Through the people's eyes, history is not old. It is the house a family cannot afford. It is the water a community fights to protect. It is the language a child has to search for. It is the palace where a queen yielded under protest so her people would not be killed. Before America, there was a Hawaiian Kingdom. There was law. There were constitutions. There were courts, representatives, petitions, newspapers, diplomacy, ships, schools, churches, farms, and families. The kingdom was not perfect, because no nation is perfect, but it was real. It had a government. It had rights. It had a people. That is why the pain is still alive. In 1887, Kalakaua was forced under pressure to accept the Bayonet Constitution. Power shifted. Voting rights changed. Foreign business interests grew stronger. Then, in 1893, Queen Liliuokalani was overthrown. She did not freely give away her throne. She yielded under protest to the superior force of the United States, trusting that justice would come. The people did not stay silent. They organized, they signed, they resisted. In 1897, the Kui petitions carried the voices of thousands who opposed annexation. The treaty failed, but annexation was still pushed forward through a joint resolution. That is why many Kanaka say consent was never given. Today, people argue about the Hawaiian Kingdom, American law, occupation, statehood, land, and sovereignty, because they are not only arguing about history, they are arguing about the present. They are arguing about families waiting for Hawaiian homelands. They are arguing about military footprints, poisoned water, sacred places, iwi kūpuna, language loss, housing prices, displacement, lahaina, kalopapa, and the feeling that our people are always told to be patient while everything around them changes. Some people hear this and think it is anger, but for many of us, it is grief with a memory. It is love with a record. It is Aloha Aina refusing to become silence. Truth is not hate. Telling the story of Queen Liliuokalani is not division. Remembering the Kue petitions is not division. Teaching the 1852 Constitution, the 1839 Declaration of Rights, the overthrow, the petitions, and the continuing struggle of the Lahui is not division. Division begins when a people are told to forget. Healing begins when the truth is strong enough to stand in daylight. This is why we study. This is why we document. This is why we organize with discipline, aloha, humility, and kuleana. The future is not revenge. The future is restoration. It is records. It is education. It is Aina protected, Wai protected, iwi kūpuna protected, keiki taught, kūpuna honored, and a Lahui that remembers who it is. Through the people's eyes, Hawaii is not lost. Hawaii is remembering. E mālama i ka Aina, e mālama i ka Lahui, ua mau ke ea o ka Aina i ka Pono.